now, we're gonna be moving to the smart picks and bans here of game number 2 of Imperial Esports versus Team Endgame. Let's see if Team Endgame can finally catch up in the series. On the blue side right now, for sure makakita tayo ng Aya ban dito, but it's gonna be on Imperial Esports. What? Team Endgame ban?
Yun na nga. Ayun na, binan na nga ang Aya dito. So, again, i-recap lang natin ang ating mga napik na heroes dito, right? So, again, this is the match between Endgame versus, wala pala tayo notes doon sa ating ban sheet. Pero, again, marami pa namang available sa ating available hero pool. But for the meantime, still well respected to the Zip. Kung sasabihin lang natin, again, the experience of Sofia Nicole, yung sabi mo kanina, well-paid bouncer, actually, it paid off kasi he started being a passionate support player. I know his history din in playing support. Talagang simula ata nagkaroon ng AoV, yan at yan na yung kanyang nilalaro. So, yun na nga, yung mga picks natin kanina, meron na tayong Lorion, Lumber, Slims, and Superman Elandor from Game 1 na nakuha na ng Imperial. However, Team Endgame can no longer pick Hayate, Malokchi, Dirac, and Dirac.
Yeah, and well, I want to take note here that Imperial Esports, not only do they have experience on the lineup that they had a while ago, yung mga Lorion, Slims, Elandor. Actually, medyo inibangan nila yun from their lineup yesterday against Encore Esports. They had a fantastic performance with the Crixie for the mid laner. They had a fantastic performance with the Hayate play as well. So, pwede natin makita yan dito. Team Endgame are getting the Talon as their first pick, which is very decent. They can actually pair this up with an Elsa if they do want to go with a folk kind of composition with 2 to 3 front lines. But Imperial Esports, I don't think they're going to be going with just folks. They like to engage, and here comes the Hayate as their first one to choose.
Hayate, definitely hindi na nila hahayaan ng punta yan sa Endgame. Oh, never mind. Kasi nakuha na pala ng Endgame yan kanina, no? So, napick na nila kanina, but they still made a priority on that one. Most probably because ayaw nila na iban ito later on. And, yeah, makikita rin natin dito, Wisp once more. I think this is the third time that we see Wisp. Isa kahapon, dalawa ngayong araw na to. And so far, makikita naman natin in terms of going for the late game damage, hindi rin naman din matatawaran dahil masakit din naman talaga ang isang Wisp.
Yeah, we even see Arthur paving away right now in the smart picks and bans. Zata as a mage can be a good pick for them, knowing that, okay, Team Endgame might go for an engaged composition, but this is what I like. Florentino being finally brought up to life here in the Sibol 2022 national team selection. So side lane control and also split push potential unlocked for Imperial Esports, and they can actually pull it off provided that he wins the laning phase. He gets a good snowball and becomes capable of winning 1v1s or 2v1s. Yan yung thing kasi about Florentino. It's a high risk, high reward hero that if he can perform really well, di kayang-kaya naman.
That's for sure. Nakikita natin na madalas nababan pa nga si Florentino, right? But this time, nakawala na naman si Florentino. It's gonna be tricky then for Wisp to actually save herself, especially if nag-ascend dito si Zata out of nowhere. Maybe even the ultimate coming up from the Hayate. Especially, ang dami kasing pwede mag-flank. Even the Florentino can also flank. And we'll have to find out sino yung support na ilalagay dito ng endgame para sa kanila Wisp. Ikaw ba may mga suggestion ko dito? Wala ng zip eh. Wala ng zip. Binan nila. Sila mismo nag-ban. And for the side of endgame naman, nagamit na rin nila dito yung Drak. But, sino pa ba available? Lumber. Pwede nilang gamitin, right? Yeah, they can still make use of Lumber if ever.
Yeah, for the side of Team Endgame, while they talent can be put in the jungle for their mid lane, well, they haven't decided yet on which hero they want to put in the mid, but some of those heroes can be maybe Liliana for the extra mobility so that they can avoid some of the gap closes here of the Hayate and the Florentino. But it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Sometimes you do see the Iggy as their mid lane, a really good mid lane as well for the burst, especially if they want to chunk down the HP bars of Imperial Esports low before the team fight even has started. But as the final banning phase concludes, do see Kira Lombard taken away here from both sides, and Zephys even taken away by Team Endgame, and because of that, Seniel is gonna be the choice here of Imperial Esports. Definitely an okay tank, but what they're looking right now for the Seniel is, of course, that extra support that he can provide, especially when they want an extra manpower.
And not only that, if ilalagay nila yung support na tong Senial na to, kung ilalagay nila itong Senial na to as a support, then he can also exchange position with regards to going for the split push work para makasama itong si Florentino sa ating mga team fights. So, ang daming possibilities in here, and first time din mapick si Senial sa ating tournament. So, this is gonna be exciting, but for the meantime, 9 seconds, makakakita tayo ng sagot ng Endgame dito as to kung ano yung gagamitin ng support. And nasagot na nga, Arum is gonna be the support for
debut?
Team Endgame. And yes, debut din. Sana lahat nagde-debut.
And they even pick up the knockout for the side lane control. So this is what they are gonna be using to contest against the Florentino split push. I wonder what's going to be the last pick here of Imperial Esports, because they don't have... Well, the Zata can be in the mid lane. So what are they going to be using as their last pick? But overall, on the side of Team Endgame, I'm liking this draft. They do have two front lines. They have a decent amount of damage and also side lane control to match up the pressure that is going to be built up here by Imperial Esports. Krikna is going to be the last pick. So it's going to be interesting. An assassin to top things off.
Yes, assassin plays tayo dito para sa parehong team. With regards to the initiates and engages, definitely because of the arrow, meron din naman ang Team Endgame. For the side of Imperial naman, we can see in here that potentially the engages will be coming from either the Florentino and the Senial. But of course, hindi ito yung mga hard engage na makikita natin na okay, meron talaga tayo mahuli, but then again, with regards to the global presence na meron yung Senial, ang laking tulong din ng mga heals, ng shielding, para mas makasustain at makapag-ready sa mga engages.
And dito natin may kita talaga kung which lineup will actually work here in this game number 2. Can Team Endgame actually pull off a fantastic win against Imperial Esports? This is what you're going to be finding out, and we're both excited for this, for sure. A lot of debut heroes being used here by both teams. Florentino, Zata, Senial, Arum, and nakakatawa makakita ng mga ganito. Yes, one of the reasons why ginagawa yung mga ganito kasi matagal pa yung series. It's a best of 5 and you don't want to expend most of the high priority meta heroes para meron kang choices later on. Hindi ka mag-weaken on your next drafts. But if they can actually pull things off here, di napakaganda nun para sa kanila. Bukod sa may bala pa sila, nakakuha na sila ng isang puntos.
That's true. And we'll just have to find out, no? Kasi mahirap i-predict based nga sa lineup nila. But I like the fact na meron pang hard engage din dito. Team Endgame, again, hopefully lang dito si Arum. And of course, pag nandun naman yung kanyang mga backup for additional damage, then it's possible na makakuha talaga sila one by one pick off. So, very similar, I think, dapat yung attack ng playstyle nila from a while ago kung saan meron silang Grak, sorry. So, Grak, having that meaning pitas gaming pa isa-isa lang, but you don't really go for a clash hanggat wala yung mapipitas or mahuhuli nyo. So, we'll just have to find that one out. And yeah, good luck sa mga teams natin. And anytime soon, we'll be starting off in this Game2 match on this best of 5 series.
Yeah, ang ganda ng ang ganda ng pinapakita din naman sa atin dito ng Team Endgame. Looking forward to seeing them maybe make this work. Kasi ang ganda ng mga picks sila. Nakrot, we already saw a Nakrot a while ago with Kalasag against Valiant Warriors in their game number 2. And dito, maybe they have learned from it and they want to apply it in their second game against Imperial Esports. They have a decent amount of late game, good amount of burst, a good frontline, dalawa pa yon. So pwede sila makipagpalagbagan dito sa Imperial Esports. Ang nakakatakot lang, yung early game snowball capacity ng Imperial Esports since they have the Florentino, the Tricknack, and maganda sila on small skirmishes since they do have the Seniel.
Yeah, makikita natin ang ikot ng ating mga manlalaro ngayon from the side of Imperial Esports. Oh, this time, we don't see a switch lane para sa side ng Imperial Esports. So, nakipag-mind game sila ngayon. They let the Wisp to be there all alone with the Florentino. So, wow, this is a new trick. Ito yung mga mind games talaga. Now, the question is, anong magiging decision dito ng Team Endgame? Are they gonna go for a switch lane right after the Spirit Sentinel? Because I feel like the reason why hinayaan ng Imperial Esports na okay, huwag na tayo mag-switch lane para sa ating game 2 dahil kaya naman ni Florentino i-manage yan, yung mag-isang Wisp na yan. And because hindi naman ganun din, ka-early or ka-fast, kabilis, mag-clear itong si Wisp. So, we'll find out.
Yeah, Team Endgame looking for some picks actually. Right now, they're going to be spotting out Cross-Score and they might actually get the kill. Flicker out of the harm's way. And he's going to be safe for the meantime. Yan yung nakakatakot kasi talaga pag, early game comp and also nag-group up dito yung Team Endgame. They can go for those picks consistently, but they have to watch out because here comes Down9 with Sophia Nicole nearly blows up Dana here. And he's gonna be even dive under the tower with Cross-Score. Might actually be exchanging his life in the process, but not without a fight. He goes down, but so does the other members of Team Endgame. Insane with a kill on Cross-Score, but on that exchange, 3 for 1. That is worth it for Imperial Esports.
Napakagandang sagutan ng parehong teams natin dito. Hindi kala natin kanina kung sa kanino ba nakita, kung sa kanino ba talaga napunta yung Imperial, yung Spirit Sentinel from a while ago. But let's take a look at the recap ng ating plays. Nakita natin si Zata pumasok with his Ascend in here trying to kill off that Dina Ligo. But yun nga lang, naabangan siya dito nila Insane as well as the rest of the members of Team Endgame. Pero sabi ng Imperial Esports, handa rin naman kami, ready din naman kami. So may backup. Andito si Will, Kwek stays safe with his lane na lang din naman, and because of that, we've seen na nakapwesto sa Dragon itong Imperial Esports.
Imperial Esports struggling right now. I mean, Imperial Esports making Team Endgame struggle rather in their draft that they have made. And if this continues, Imperial Esports are gonna get the upper hand once again, just like in game number 1. And as we see them going across the map, Sophia Nicole, talagang a really well-paid bouncer, is getting vision, might even choose to dive in the top lane as they do para Pathfinder instead. Medyo delikado lang kasi pwedeng set up ito. Here comes the suppression and they do find Ode. That's a 1-for-1 trade, but Team Endgame are not done just yet. Talagang medyo nakakatakot kasi Imperial Esports pala ay mas papalag. And Wait is just gonna disengage for the meantime. They're changing their mind. Kukunin na lang nila dito yung Dark Slayer.
But instead tayo tapos, ito na nga, bakbakan ulit tayo.
Yeah, Sophia Nicole gets caught out. Might actually be able to survive one more hit, and he does fall. They get both objectives, but in exchange for a kill, Team Endgame, I think they're gonna be at least a little bit happy with that.
For sure. Gusto ko lang balikan yung ating early game kanina, no? Nakita lang natin dito, medyo nabawas-bawasan ang buhay ng ilang miyembro ng side ng Imperial Esports. But yeah, going back to sa ating early game, pero teka, paawat muna tayo dahil si Will dito gustong mag-poke here and there. So yeah, going back sa ating early game, napansin ko lang na si Pathfinder pala, hindi pala niya sinamahan doon, si Ultra Say kanina sa taas ng mapa. He could have gotten that Spirit Sentinel or mas mapapadali siguro yung buhay nitong si Ultra Say kung sinamahan pa rin niya. Kasi kung mapapansin natin, yes, Valentino yung nasa taas kanina, di ba? Pero nandun din si Sofia Nicole. Iniwan niya yung mag-isang Hayate dun sa baba ng mapa for the reason na, okay, Hayate, magka-tower hug ka lang naman. Hindi ka aanahin ng Arthur na yan since, you know, you are ranged. And meantime, ang bahan dito sa taas ng mapa, talagang sobrang halaga ng Spirit Sentinel for them in this game.
That's another engage here in the top lane. Look at the Kunai Blitz. Grabe, wrecking them all. And ito yung hassle kapag nabigay mo yung momentum sa Imperial Esports. They're not gonna be letting go of that for sure. There's gonna be trying to push out the mid lane, but here comes the Arthur and Zane spinning to winning, but it won't get any damage done on the members of Imperial Esports. So far, all objectives nakukuha nila dito, and this time it's not gonna be contested at all. Team Endgame hesitating right now, and it's not looking good for them.
Definitely not looking good, but meantime, ang bahan sa gitna ng mapa. Tingnan natin kung may mangyayari dito, and meron nga din naligo na mula sa mapa. Ascent, Rascore with the figure out.
Yeah, it's gonna be able to escape, especially with Sofia Nicole helping her out, but ito lang yung ito lang yung thing. Team Endgame, despite the struggle here, they can still scale up. Andyan yung Talon, andyan yung Wisp, and also the Nakrot that is going to be able to split push later on. But down 9, making some isolated kills, spotting out in Zane in the bot side. And while this is happening, as the next objective is going to spawn up in 30 seconds, Imperial Esports are making sure they are on a better stepping ground in the top lane when they do find a kill here, or maybe take out this turret.
Meantime daw, habang nakikita natin dito na nagpukumpulan sa taas ng mapa ang mga miyembro ng Imperial at Team Endgame, eto na nga si Kwek Kwek, binenta ang sarili, masarap daw kainin, sabi ni Imperial Esports.
Yeah, and even the blue buff will get taken. Dana is dead. That's 2 members down. Team Endgame, these two have to fall back. They have to give the tower, but they're trying to defend it as best as they could. It's not really that much worth it, is it? Because Sofia Nicole is just going to be zoning them, stopping their recalls. And Ultra Zay is just going to be the last member alive. Shuriken Toss might actually get that kill, but Sofia Nicole says, nope, give me a kill for once.
At yun na nga, binigyan na nga itong si Sofia Nicole. But with that space create, nakakuha ng isang torre pa ang Imperial Esports sa taas ng mapa. Pero hindi pa na po natakpakan dito sa gitna ng mapa natin. Nako, Gia, ano nangyayari?
Yeah, Kwek Kwek nearly blows up one. So we will actually survive with a sliver of health, but Imperial Esports will secure this 4th objective of the game already. Team Endgame experiencing a nightmare as they are on a 5,000, almost a 6,000 gold deficit. Holy Dragon gonna be the next one, but I don't think they are gonna be able to take that, as Imperial Esports are already starting this Infinite Slayer while Sofia Nicole is zoning them away. Ultra Zay, though, is dealing a bit of damage, and they are going to be contesting this. And Sane now going towards the backside of Imperial Esports. Who's going to get this? It's going to be Ultra Zay with a steal, and Imperial Esports are falling back, but not without a kill. They lost down 9, but they took 2 in exchange. That is a little bit worth it, though, on the side of Team Endgame, since they have stolen that Infinite Slayer.
And definitely putting a help in that still. Napakaganda dito ng nagawa ni Ultra Say. Actually, gotta comment what Pathfinder did as well. Talagang tinatry niya yung best mag-front. Pero kasi alam natin medyo nahihirapan siya. Kasi nga, kumpara sa dami ng items na meron dito, ang team Imperial Esports mas lugi itong si Arum. So 3.8, she is just sitting on a 3.9k gold. Tignan mo naman dito in comparison na meron dito sa 6k, 7k na meron sa kamay ng Imperial Esports. But this time, though, iti-take advantage ng game, yung paglapag dito ng Slayer sa gitna ng mapa while they go for an attempt sana na pumunta sa Holy Dragon, but quite late for about few seconds. So hopefully though hindi masayang ang Slayer na nilabag nila dito sa mid. They really need to get the turret out of this.
Yeah, they are gonna be attempting, but it's not gonna be successful. No turrets at all. Only that stolen Infinite Slayer. But Imperial Esports are just messing with them right now with a 1-3-1 formation. A split push into the top lane. Nicol does have the ultimate, so he can escape anytime that he wants. He is also very beefy. Ultraze is gonna take an R before he gets that kill on the Sentinel, while Team Endgame already lost one member. Insane in on the bot lane, trying to defend their tier 2, but it's still gonna fall down. Imperial Esports, everywhere across the map, they're getting everything. But Dina will spot out one, gets spotted instead, gets blows up by down 9. Do not mess with us, says he, and he gets another one as he finds Ultraze on the top side jungle. Sobrang hirap na talaga ito para sa Team Endgame.
Yeah, for sure. Nakita natin dito, hinabol ni Ultraze ng napakatagal. Siguro mga, teka lang, bakbaka na naman dito, 1 down 9, super low on HP. Pero tingnan natin, makukuha nga ba dito ng Team Endgame. Apparently, damage is not enough. Medyo nag-sustain pa sila dito, but Insane has fallen down already. Hindi nila papaawat, but Pathfinder is gone. 22 might fall down to, but hindi. So, balik lang ako doon sa gusto kong ipunto na si Ultraze kanina. Siguro mga around 2 minutes lang hinabol si Sofia Nicole doon mula sa top lane papunta dun sa river. To the point na napahamak din yung kakampi niya na sila Dina Ligo, and kumbaga napunta pa yung laro sa Imperial Esports. And I think hindi kasi sulit nahabulin si Sofia Nicole or buhusan mo ng sobrang daming damage. Unless maybe nandyan si Pathfinder para hulihin muna, para isnare muna yung specific target. And of course, tank, hindi siya magandang first target.
Hindi talaga. Imperial Esports, mamamaw na lang sila ngayon Looking at the score, looking at the goal, looking at everything. Well, everything is in Imperial Esports' hands. As of the moment, they're just waiting for their Infinite Slayer pushing in the mid, and also even looking for picks. They're trying to bait out Endgame for them to lose another team fight bago sila kumuha ng Infinite Slayer. Kasi syempre binibigyan din nila ng proper respect dito yung Team Endgame, knowing that they have stolen the other Infinite Slayer a while ago. Ayaw nila magbigay na ng kahit ano pa kasi kahit paano, pwede pa naman makabawi dito yung Team Endgame, and if they do, it will be unfortunate for Imperial Esports.
That's so true. But look at this position na meron ng Imperial Esports ngayon. Nalaman nila na okay, sige, nagsibabaan sila dito. Talaga na kuhain na natin. I don't think na makakakuha sila ng space dito unless maybe look at the crucial steal that the AoV did! Samba para kay Pathfinder, not allowing Imperial Esports to potentially end the game. And ito na nga, nagkaroon na tayo ng confusion of role dito. Natin, no? Loko, hindi na nga nakatakas dito may snare, kaya may available bang snare? Apparently, yes, meron, but they're not gonna be making use of it dahil sabi nila, patatagalin pa namin ang laro.
Yeah, this game won't end that easily, says Team Endgame. They stolen yet another Infinite Slayer, and this time they're going for the Holy Dragon. This is surprising Imperial Esports, knowing that they do have the upper hand, but things are slipping out of their way. Medizigadito, that's a knockback onto the Hayate, but they do get a kill. Will is down though, so this is a 3 versus 4 situation at down 9. In trouble, not gonna be able to escape, has the second life, it might die a second time. They're trying to retaliate, but it's not enough. And Team Endgame fighting back, and this fight back is getting successful.
Nakakataas ng balahibo. The flickers, the dashes na pinakita ni Ultraze dito is just so amazing. Pinapanalo ngayon ng ating duo laners, Pathfinder and Ultraze, itong larong to, and they're trying to make a comeback. And pinag-uusapan natin dito, 15-minute game time na, kung saan sobrang katina nitong si Wisp. And of course, in terms of survivability, meron din siya. But for the meantime, kalma-kalma muna. They're gonna be taking advantage of what they currently have so far in the game.
Sobrang lalaki ng kalamangan talaga na dito ng Imperial Esports. Pero, tinan mo, after a while, things on the side of the Team Endgame has caught up. And grabe talaga yung kung gaano sila ka-decidido makakambak sa game to. We talked about their late game potential. This is it. We're already towards mid to late game. We're already getting their items, and Imperial Esports are the ones starting to struggle. They're going with their 1-3-1 strategy again, but it's not really that much working since Team Endgame can just close the distance. They're the ones who can threaten the Dark Lord Slayer this time, which is really threatening because it can end games. It can allow a team to be able to bash the base of their enemy team.
Oh,
and
there's
now
a snare.
bashing the face of Oni after they spotted him now. That's a fantastic kill already, and they're looking for more. Will is trying to be a target boy, but it's not really that much. They do get 2 kills though, and Team Endgame suddenly are surprised with the damage coming in here from Imperial Esports, especially from down 9. And Crosscore, and the only member alive, Quack, he is also just trying to make an outplay, trying to get this kill. He won't get the kill onto down 9, and this just might be the game. Long death timers, 20 seconds before Insane and Dina responds.
Man, sa totoo lang, ay sanang ipanalo ng Team Endgame eh. Ang ganda ng snare. To be honest, we're gonna give this to Imperial Esports. This is gonna be a 2-0 for this best of 5. But recap lang natin ang bahagya yung nangyari doon. No? So, una na nakapwesto itong si Aru. Una nang nakapwesto si Aru.